I hope I know what I'm doing sometimes. For a long while now, I've been more or less winging it in life, hoping that I don't land myself in actual trouble, and so far, I've been scraping by and just barely making the cut of what it means to be a functioning member of society. I'll be doing so once again by starting my new job this upcoming Sunday. There, and after my first working week, we'll see how much of my autonomous freedom is stripped away from the meat grinder that is the functions of a job in the current society we live in. I can only hope not too much of my freedom is taken, but the optimist, the very little optimist in me is talking that. We know that ain't the case. But the current culture demands that one must suffer in the body's prime years, slaving away at a job that they don't want in exchange of the benefits that we have today that people in the past couldn't hope to fathom in their wildest imaginations. The current societal structure has done such a fantastic job of providing healthy forms of copium from the meat grinder. Such things as drinking your sorrows away, taking medication to make the depression caused by your current life predicament go away, taking drugs to take the edge off the stress one could feel which is caused by the situation they find themselves in, becoming a hikikomori and shutting yourself off from the world and its problems. Or, the solution that's been on the rise for a bit while now, suicide. The get out of jail free card to getting rid of the stress, depression, despair, pain, and sorrow, and so many other negative things going on in an individual's life by ending it. Deciding that you want your game over now rather than later, because after such a long while, you'd rather not play this game of life at all. So as you can tell, such healthy forms of copium to deal with the stress of living in modern society. To think, few people wonder why I don't talk to people often, that I don't socialize often. It should be obvious by now following that last topic. No one, and I mean no one, wants to hang out with a negative Nancy. Even the most patient people have their limits. How I have any semblance of friends is really unknown to me, but they either don't know the full scope of my personality, or they're the most chill and kind-hearted people I've ever known in the 20 years I've lived this life. For that, I can repeat that I'm utterly grateful to them and will continue to cherish them to the best of my abilities. Also, Japanese has been a bit of a pain as of late. Not necessarily due to not having time to do the lessons, rather, the lessons themselves have gotten longer and longer due to increasing difficulty. I'm beginning to get sentences that are made up of 60 to 80% of kanji, and I'm sitting there more often than not for a minute, attempting to understand until I get it or I don't, thus extending the lesson time. To combat this, all I can do is put more effort into truly solidifying my kanji knowledge. Slow progress, but effective. Anyways, this may be the last entry for a little while, settling and getting used to the job and all that. Hopefully, I can get to this sooner rather than later, but I highly doubt that I'll get what I want. Now, using the bathroom, I will, and maybe a little bit of drawing or reading. We'll figure it out. Bathroom now, because I really need to go. Really bad. This journal entry was written on October 28th, 3 a.m.
You won't dodge the next.